So what's the next wave in education technology? So the next wave of education technology might not be what you think. I'm Will McCoy, the CEO of EdTech Authority, where we bridge the gap for technology in schools. In the information age, everyone with a tablet, a cell phone, a Chromebook has access to content. We can look up any date or historical fact or figure or statistic that we need. It's all equally available, which didn't used to be the case. But now, all of that, we can Google it. We can use a search engine and find the information and the content that we need. Pretty readily available to most people with a portable device. The next wave of education technology and technology will really be about how can we take information, learn from it, analyze it, evaluate it, take it apart, and then reframe it in the context of new ideas. And how can we take the content, just the ideas, the knowledge, the information, and apply it in novel ways? The best new ed tech will help students do that. It will help students evaluate whether the information that they have from the internet, whether it's true or not. Is the source credible? Can they trust what they're reading? We need to teach students that skill, because now that information is out there and readily available, is it all true? Is it all factual? They need to be able to evaluate. Then they need to be able to analyze, is this information that I have, is it helpful to what I'm trying to achieve? That brings us back to an important point. Good learning is applying knowledge, not just learning knowledge. We are not vessels that hold knowledge. That's the old model. We all had the same amount of knowledge from the same source, or those that had the most knowledge were the most successful. Well, now we can all be successful because we all have access to the same amount of knowledge and data and facts and information. What we do with that information, how we apply it, that's the key. The next step is, what are we going to do with the information once we've analyzed it and we evaluated it and know that it's to be true? We know that it's helpful to whatever we're trying to accomplish. Ed tech should help enable students to create. There are some fantastic products out there that really help with the writing process and creation of video and creation of media and PowerPoints and slides and all of those different things. To me, that's the important ed tech that's in classrooms, because then we're taking ideas and we're doing something with them. We're not just proving that we have knowledge like a report. Reports are great, but they don't move anything forward. We need to take information. We need to have students take information and then apply it toward problems, because there are plenty of big problems that need everyone's eyes, ears, and efforts. One of the most valuable things we can do is to provide students with the opportunity to have a voice and to participate in the larger context and conversation. We've seen how the world is changing and how students can now contribute via YouTube or whatever media production they have to contribute to a larger audience. That's amazing and wonderful. We need to make sure they're informed, and it's not just all opinion, but to create software and hardware that allow students to more easily express themselves and share their voice. That is something really special, very valuable, and what I believe should be on the next wave of ed tech. It's important to remember that content and information, they make you interesting, but not necessarily valuable. The fact that I've read all the works of William Shakespeare might make me interesting at a dinner party, maybe, but unless I'm doing something with that information, that is of limited value. Where the world of technology needs to come in on behalf of students is with skills. Do they have the skills to be able to then do this analysis, evaluation, and creation of content? What can they contribute to the world? Skills are marketable. Content is interesting. So here's my request of EdTech companies. Please do not repackage old content in new ways. Please don't make a digital history book just to make it more trendy. What I'd like to request of EdTech companies is instead, we have that content, which should be current and relevant. But most importantly, let's work on how do we take those lessons and apply them to new situations? How do we take systems that are in place and make them more engaging and relevant for students? How can we teach students to analyze and do deep world thinking so that they can apply the knowledge and help solve problems? So my request is that you create software and technology that helps students analyze, create, evaluate, and build new answers for expression of ideas and for participation in the problem solving that needs to take place. I welcome your questions or comments below. My name is Will McCoy from EdTech Authority. Have a great day.